Hey Dino Dudes, what's going on? It's me, the Media Raptor, and I'm back with a new movie review. If you hear some noise, I got a fan going on beside me because it's hot down here, man. And I lent my friend my tripod, and he hasn't got back to me yet, and I needed to film another review, so I'm making do with what I got. Now, for those of you that happen to know me, you should know probably I love shark movies, and I love Sci-Fi Channel movies. That's why tonight I'm going to review the 2013 Asylum production Mega Shark Versus Mecha Shark. Yes, guys, this is a real movie. It is the third installment in the Mega Shark franchise. And I can call it a franchise now because there's been 4 of them, and they're working on a 5th already. And I've enjoyed all of them. I haven't seen the 4th one, and I want to. I'll probably just get it and do like a reaction video to it for this channel. That would probably be fun. But yeah, this is probably my second favorite entry in the Mega Shark franchise. The first one being Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. Namely because that one is the one that got me into these movies. It was the first sci-fi space channel movie I ever saw. Like, maybe 4 years ago now. It was about 4 or 5 years ago. But it was thanks to this series, franchise, that I got into Sci-Fi Channel movies. And you know what? Maybe a third of the movies I reviewed on my channel so far have been Sci-Fi Channel movies. And this one is another one from the Asylum. Good old Asylum, makers of Sharknado. So, I'm not going to really talk about the writing too much, because there's not a whole lot to talk about. If I do, it's just going to be me saying the basic stuff for a Sci-Fi Channel movie. The characters were plain and lifeless. The story, there was barely any. For some reason, the Megalodon comes back, despite the fact that it's been killed twice, and they said there was one left in the first movie, which makes no sense. And apparently the government has built a giant mechanical shark with artificial intelligence. Why? To try and help fight this thing. Yeah, guys, I have no idea why either. Probably one of my problems with the writing, and it's a fun movie, don't get me wrong, it's a fun, bad movie. One of my problems, though, is the main 2 characters, they're married, and at the 45-minute mark, they throw in this random thing that they had a daughter and she died, and that's when the mother became an alcoholic, and apparently that's this big driving factor in the movie. Like, it's never touched on again. So it seems kind of pointless. And as to why they have a mechanical shark, which can go in the water, has artificial intelligence, and can suddenly have tank treads come out and make it a shark tank, they literally never explain it aside from the fact that they wanted something to help fight against the Megalodon. And it can shoot lasers. And missiles and stuff. It's actually kind of cool. So, all the actors, they have Debbie Gibson, Christopher Judge, and Elizabeth Rom. I have no idea who any of them are aside from Debbie Gibson. Not because I listened to her music, but because I saw Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus and Mega Python versus Gatoroid, and she was in both of those. That's where I know her from. And all the actors, they turn in... maybe half of them are wooden performances, half of them are just so bad it's good performances. But really, by now, when you've seen so many of these, all the acting kind of seems the same to me, unless either they really don't try or they actually try. Like, then again, it's just me. You guys might hate the acting, and I know quite a few people who watch these movies get turned off by the acting in this because the acting is so terrible. And if you guys don't like bad acting, I can't recommend this movie. And if you don't like bad effects, I can't recommend this movie either. This has probably some of the cheapest effects I have seen in the Mega Shark movies. And which is weird because this is the 3rd one. You would have thought they would have at least been able to do something with like the little bit of money they've been doing if they managed to make 3 or 4 of these already. I don't know about the 4th one. But the shark looks faker than the first 2. The surprisingly minimal blood looks really fake, but the stuff when the shark eats boats, it looks pretty cool. It's pretty cheesy and funny. And of course they do the famous plane scene from the first one, except they kind of change it around a little bit, and that was a pretty fun scene. So the effects aren't bad. The effects aren't good by any shot, but they're not bad enough to turn you away. And other than that, really, there's nothing else to talk about. It's your basic made-for-TV score. Camera and lighting is okay, at least. The inside of the shark is kind of hard to see what's going on sometimes. So when it comes down to it, can I recommend Mega Shark versus Mecha Shark? Yeah. You know, it's a good entry to the Mega Shark franchise. I thought that Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus was by far the weakest, but that was because with the first and the third one, the characters, despite them being flat and lifeless, were at least kind of likable, and in the third one, they weren't. No, in the second one, they weren't. I can recommend Mega Shark vs. Mecha Shark. I found it for $2 at Giant Tiger on Blu-ray. If you guys can find it for that price, or if you can find like the DVD cheap, or if you can watch it online or something, go ahead, check it out. If you've seen the first two, you'll probably enjoy it. I enjoyed it, but then again, I'm the guy who goes out and loves watching these kinds of things, so I was kind of expecting to enjoy it. But whatever. But until next time, guys, I want to say thank you for 75 episodes, this being the 76th, and Season 3 begins at episode 101, and we're 24 episodes away now, and until next time, this is the Meteor Raptor saying keep cool, and I will see you guys around. Later.